Hello, hello, hello. This is Frank. Want to take a few minutes so that we can review a little about the model and explore some patterns that we may have spoken about or that you may be encountering. So many of you have already been on a call or two with me, and we've gone through the model and just want to review some things. So, step one, we start with the thought download, and that is you providing unfiltered thoughts, words, feelings, circumstances, facts, all unfiltered, downloaded. And so the idea is that that you download all your thoughts, and then we do a review of the thought download. This is where you and I take a look at your thoughts and ask the question, what are my facts? And we do this absent of criticism, regret, judgment. The idea here is to start taking a closer look at the inventory of your thoughts and then cherry picking out those that are really the facts. And remember, facts are events, things that everybody will agree to, 100%. No variation, no relativity, no degrees of. Everybody, when they look, they agree. Yes, this is it. A fact is neutral. All circumstances, all facts are neutral. And so, also, all thoughts are optional. Did you know that? You don't have to have a thought at all. All thoughts are optional. And when we pick a circumstance or a thought that you want to focus on, we then start going up and down the ladder. Again, a circumstance is neutral. All thoughts are optional. Then we start going down the ladder, right? What are your thoughts about the circumstance? What are your feelings caused by a thought? What is the action caused by the feeling? And what is the result caused by the action? What we start to understand here is that there may be an unintentional model that you continuously cycle through each and every single time. Unexamined, this is just the way I'm built. What we're doing here is that we are building thought mastery. This is, I am choosing, I am intentional, I am deliberate to exercise, to think this thought about this circumstance that'll cause me to experience a feeling that I desire, that then causes me to take an action that I desire, that then causes me to experience the result that I want. Again, results are evidenced back to the thoughts. We've covered this. All right, so what are some patterns that you may encounter? Yes, many thoughts. I'm overloaded. What's an example of that? Okay, well, let's say circumstance. My in-laws arrive at our house this Friday at 5 p.m. Thought one, the spare bedroom needs painting. Thought two, they never liked my cooking. Thought three, they are allergic to the dog. Thought four, they refuse to taxi to the house. What? Yes, all these thoughts string completely, one after the other, and you have a sense of being overloaded. Don't despair. There's a way around that. Oh, okay, you may say. So, are you ready? Let's bring out your inner brave heart. You're going to conquer this one. Slay it. Okay. So let's take a look how we do this. Easy. You break each thought into its own model. And then you pick one thought and you work the model for that thought, the unintentional thought, so you could arrive at a deliberate intentional thought. Just like that. Okay, ready for another one? Many thoughts, shared feeling. I feel mixed up. Okay, so what do we do here? Well, once again, there's a way to manage this. Oh, okay. So here's an example. Circumstance. My daughter called me and told me she lost her license. She can't find it. So, thought number one, she's irresponsible. That makes me angry. Thought number two, I'm going to have to pay for this. That makes me angry. Thought number three, I have to take her to the DMV and request time off work. That makes me angry. So here we have one circumstance, many thoughts, all generating the feeling of anger. Question, does that feeling of anger coming from those independent thoughts generate the exact same action? Probably not. That's why we see here that T1, T2, and T3 all flow into F1, 2, 3. However, they then fan out to A1, A2, and A3. So what do? You know the routine. You work the model, you break it up. One thought, one model. Getting back to your intentional, deliberate thought. How was that? Let's say you have an intentional, deliberate thought and you've tried it on. It fits. You believe it. It's something that you can see yourself thriving in. So what do you do to make that intentional, deliberate thought stick? Well, speaking of stick, what about sticky notes? So I like putting sticky notes, my intentional thought, in different areas of my environments where I sense that I can run an unintentional thought. So maybe by a refrigerator, by my scale. How about by my mirror or in my car, in my notebook, my calendar? Have these intentional thoughts written in areas where you sense that you may be exposed to running an unintentional thought pattern. This is a good way to integrate your intentional thought. Oh, and by the way, when you do, you get to live deliberately. That's my share of the week. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.